Welcome back to Ridezone Bikes, your ultimate pit stop for all things two-wheeled and thrilling. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting revivals in modern motorcycling at the 2025 BSA Bantam 350. A machine that blends timeless British heritage with modern engineering finesse. This bike isn't just another retro-inspired release, it's a rebirth of a legend. If you're a fan of classic lines, torquey thumpers, and motorcycles that feel alive beneath you, then stay tuned, because the Bantam 350 might just be the ride you've been waiting for. Let's begin by talking legacy. The original BSA Bantam was a post-war icon, first launched in 1948. It quickly became the bike of the people, affordable, reliable, and a gateway into motorcycling for thousands. Fast forward to 2025, and BSA, now under the stewardship of classic legends a Mahindra Group company, has brought the Bantam back to life with a fresh 350cc heart, updated styling, and just enough nostalgia to make the old-school purists nod in approval. Now, let's break down the key features of this machine. At its core, the 2025 Bantam 350 is powered by an all-new 349cc single-cylinder, air and oil-cooled engine. It churns out a healthy 22.5 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute and 28 Nm of torque at 4,000 revolutions per minute, offering a wide torque band that's perfect for city commutes and spirited weekend rides alike. The engine is tuned for real-world usability rather than peak performance, and that makes it an absolute joy to ride in stop-and-go traffic or on winding country roads. There's a charming thump to the exhaust note too. It's not overbearing, but it has enough growl to remind you that you're riding something mechanical and soulful. Moving to performance, this isn't race machina. It's not built to break clapper chords, but what it offers is balance and poise. The 5-speed gearbox is slick and precise, with smooth shifts and a light clutch action. The bike feels incredibly planted, thanks to its double-cradle chassis, and the suspension set up a telescopic front forks with 130mm travel and twin shock absorbers at the rear with preload adjustability. It strikes a fine balance between comfort and responsiveness. Whether you're tackling rough city patches or leaning into sweeping corners, the Bantam handles it all with a composed elegance. Braking is handled by a 280mm front disc and a 240mm rear disc, backed by dual-channel ABS as standard. The bite is progressive, the lever feel is consistent, and the ABS isn't overly intrusive. The braking system complements the bike's relaxed personality while still giving you confidence to brake late when needed. Let's talk design, because this is where the Bantam 350 truly shines. The styling is an absolute masterclass in retro-modern execution. It takes clear inspiration from the original Bantam with its teardrop fuel tank, chrome-finished exhaust, round headlamp, and that elegantly simple silhouette. But look closer and you'll spot the modern touch as a full LED lighting, a semi-digital instrument cluster, and USB charging port tucked away subtly under the seat. The build quality is impressive too. The paint has depth, the switchgear feels tactile, and the overall finish is premium. There are 3 colorways on offer: classic silver, heritage green, and a deep jet black, each accented with gold pinstriping and vintage-style badging. One of the standout features is the attention to ergonomics. The 785mm seat height makes it approachable for shorter riders, while still offering ample room for taller ones. The handlebar seat foot peg triangle is neutral, promoting a relaxed, upright riding position. It's a bike you can comfortably ride for hours without fatigue, a true throwback to the era when motorcycling was more about the journey than the destination. In terms of technology, the Bantam 350 keeps things refreshingly simple. You won't find ride modes or TFT displays here. Instead, you get a minimalist LCD panel that displays essentials like speed, fuel level, trip meter, and gear position. What it lacks in digital frills, it makes up for with analog charm. It's a bike that encourages connection, and not through screens, but through feel. Now let's talk numbers. The 2025 BSA Bantam 350 is priced at around $4,799 or £8 GBP 3,995. A superscript 1 3.75 lakh INR depending on the market and local taxes. This places it squarely in the same ballpark as the Royal Enfield Classic 350 and Honda CB 350A, but with a stronger retro heritage and arguably more authentic vintage styling. When it comes to value, the Bantam brings a lot to the table: style, pedigree, build quality, and a unique riding experience. So, who is the Bantam 350 really for? Well, if you're a new rider looking for a manageable, good-looking bike with just enough grunt to keep things interesting, it's perfect. If you're a returning rider wanting something nostalgic yet practical for daily rides, you'll love it. And if you're a collector or enthusiast, the Bantam offers a modern classic that doesn't just sit pretty up, it begs to be ridden. Some unique selling points worth mentioning. First, it's a true British classic, reborn not just in name, but in spirit. Second, the Bantam doesn't try to be a tech-laden cruiser or a hyper-naked. It knows what it is: a soulful, honest, mechanical motorcycle. Third, the customization potential is massive. You think leather saddlebags, bar end mirrors, retro tank grips, and you've got the bike that can be tailored to your exact taste. A quick note on fuel efficiency too: the Bantam returns an impressive 75 to 80 miles per gallon, approximately 30 to 34 km/L under mixed riding conditions, making it a sensible daily companion as well. Combined with its slow running costs and minimal maintenance needs, it's a bike that won't burn a hole in your pocket while still turning heads wherever you go. And let's not forget the community aspect. With BSA's return to global markets, there's a strong push to build a loyal rider community around the Bantam. Expect exclusive rides, meets, and clubs to pop up in major cities soon. It's more than a bike, it's a movement. To wrap up, the 2025 BSA Bantam 350 isn't just a motorcycle. It's a beautifully balanced blend of old and new, nostalgia and performance, heritage and practicality. Whether you're new to bikes or a seasoned rider looking to add something timeless to your garage, the Bantam delivers in spades. It's not just a return of a classic, it's a reminder of why we fell in love with motorcycling in the first place. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2025 BSA Bantam 350. Let us know in the comments what you think. Would you choose the Bantam over a Royal Enfield or Honda? And if you're lucky enough to have ridden the new Bantam already, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Ridezone Bikes, and tap the bell so you don't miss our next ride review. Until then, keep your visor down, your throttle steady, and ride safe.